Welcome back to the Phizzie Show with your host, Erica Limer.
Hello and welcome back to the Phizzie Show, where physics is made easy. Today we are here to address the always controversial topic, are cell phones really a danger on the road? We will also be discussing the issues brought up by text messaging, or texting as known by our young teens. We are so excited and honored to have a very special guest who is an expert on cell phone cause distractions and disasters. Let's all welcome Dr. Candela to the Phizzie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's great
Dr.
to be
Candela.
here.
Yes, it is. Well, Dr. Candela, we have a very young and interested audience today that would like to know the facts on cell phone use while driving. Our first question submitted is from an audience member who is wondering whether there's a difference between being distracted by a cell phone conversation while driving or a conversation with a passenger in the car with you.
This is a very common argument made by many, but in-car conversations are actually much less dangerous for drivers because both parties involved in the conversation have an immediate feel for the flow of traffic and both eyes are on the road. They can discontinue their conversation when the traffic gets too hectic.
So true. Well, do you have statistics to prove that cell phone use is really a harm on the road?
Yes, I do, and it's quite shocking.
Yes.
Each year, 2,600 deaths and 3,600 injuries are caused by cell phone distractions.
How frightening. Well, is there something you can compare talking on a cell phone to while driving?
Yes. In fact, according to studies, such as a study by the University of Utah psychologists, driving while talking on a cell phone can be the equivalent of driving while intoxicated. The level of impairment is very similar, putting the driver as well as others on the road at risk. Researchers found that the drivers on cell phones drove more slowly, braked more slowly, had much slower reaction time, and were found much more likely to crash than those who were intoxicated. None of the drunk drivers in the Utah study crashed while driving, and 3 of the cell phone participants did while chatting away. Other studies also say dialing while driving is more dangerous than being drowsy, but occurs less often.
Very interesting. So cell phones while driving really are a serious problem. Well, how does texting compare?
Texting while driving is an even bigger problem on the road than cell phone conversations. Not only is the driver's mind taken away from the road, but their eyes are also.
Well, some say that non-handheld cell phones, or like Bluetooth, are a better way to have a conversation while driving. Well, do you agree to that?
The theory that hands-free cellular devices are safer to use while driving has been challenged by recent studies. It is the conversation, not the holding and dialing of the device, that takes the driver's mind away from the road.
So you're saying that hands-free cellular devices are really not the way to go?
Correct. A recent study from the NHTSA discovered that drivers using hands-free cell phones had to redial their calls 40% of the time compared with 18% of the time for drivers using handheld sets, and may provide drivers with a false sense of security.
I see. Well, thank you, Dr. Candela. Now for all you lovely audience members out there, we have our very own field expert, Jacqueline Veer, to recreate this entire process we have now been discussing. Jacqueline, are you there?
Hello, Erica. I'm Jacqueline Veer, your very own field expert here live at Lawndale Drive. And I have a few simulations set up today to show how this little menace, the cell phone, can cause such problems today in everyday driving. Our very first simulation that we have for you today is going to compare reaction times. First, you're going to see how a 20-year-old reacts while using a cell phone and driving, and then you will see a 70-year-old driving on the road not using a cell phone. See how they compare. Serious. She did not say that about me. I'm totally gonna get her about that. Oh my God.
God! Oh
Our next simulation is going to show how dangerous texting is driving. You thought that that was dangerous? Just wait till you see this.
Sissy, stop texting while you're driving.
Blake, I'll be fine. I know how to drive well.
Stop texting while you're driving.
Blake, I'm a good driver. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Haha, I told you so. I never use my cell phone when I drive.